Welcome to Tour 2024. This is video number 19. Today we're in Sheffield and we're riding out with my mate Chris and his granddaughter from Sheffield to Castleton in the Peak District. Both bikes are in need a bit of go juice, so we fill up before we set off on our way. Chris is on the 800 Bonneville, it's Hinckley Bonneville, and we're on the old black Honda Pan-European. My mate Chris and I, we've been riding together on and off since around 1981. Nowadays our pace is a bit more sedate, whereas we used to ride at Mach 10 with our hair on fire. That's when we had hair. Wending our way through hilly Sheffield, and we're heading towards the Rivelin Valley Road. And it's a nice sunny day for the ride. Tonight we'll be staying in Dinnington, the other side of Sheffield, with my old mate Bill and his wife Jan. Bill and I have been mates for 47 years. Now we're heading out of Sheffield on the Rivelin Valley Road, and Brenda, as usual, is doing a wonderful job as Badger Cam, superb camera operator. Back in the day, Chris and I would ride this road with brother Bill quite often on a weekend, so this is a bit of a memory lane journey for me. And it's nice to see that the granddaughter is interested in bikes too. There's a considerable weight difference between Chris's Bonneville and our Pan-European. It's about 100 kilograms, the Pan being 100 kilograms heavier. Anyway, we're out onto the open road now and it's going to get scenic. Enjoy the ride. The music choice for this little trip is inspired by Chris and his love of blues. We're heading down now towards the Lady Bower Dam, which is at the end of the Snake Pass, the road to Glossop. And the dam was built between 1935 and 1943, and it's 4 kilometres long. So it's going to be a left turn, and there's a bit of water on the left, but most of it's on the right-hand side. We're heading towards some of the pretty villages in the Peak District. As you can see, enchanting stone houses and a little bit of Sunday traffic. I'm already looking forward to what Chris would say, a cup of slurp and a bread cake or two. Nice little sideways shot from Brenda. She's really good with this camera. We're just mooching along, having a really nice, relaxing ride and enjoying the scenery. Brenda's never been here before, and she's loving it. Quite a few other bikes on the road on this sunny Sunday, and I can't say I blame them. A quick stop now we're in Castleton, just to make sure we're going to the right cafe with the right cup of slurp and the right bread cakes. Chris takes us to a right good place that's full of them lycra wearing cycly people. But bread cakes are spot on. So we enjoy ourselves and then set off back towards Sheffield. Brenda and I carry on for our afternoon rendezvous in Dinnington with Bill and Jan for a spot-on afternoon barbecue. The next day we're on the road again in the rain until we get to Thirsk in northern Yorkshire. We're on our way to Pickering today. Thirsk is known for its racecourse and for its depiction as local author James Herriot's Darrowby. That's in relation to the books and the television series All Creatures Great and Small and It Shouldn't Happen to a Vet. Anywhere's up, it's right pretty. Anyway, we've come too far, need to go back because we want to hit the road for Sutton Bank. Now on the road towards Sutton Bank and Helmsley, or in Yorkshire speak it would be Helmsley. Weather's a bit overcast, but doesn't really matter. We're enjoying ourselves. Clearing the urban areas, and now we're on the open road so we can make some progress. Sutton Bank looms up in the distance. Warning signs coming up ahead, illustrating the steepness of the incline and the fact that in the last year, 74 trucks have grounded or blocked the bank on their way up or down. The first part of the climb isn't too severe, but I've read somewhere there's a hairpin halfway up. We're heading for Pickering and we're going to meet up with my mate Dave, and we've been mates for 47 years. Bloody hell, that's a long time, isn't it? I think that was the hairy pin, and as usual, we get stuck behind traffic. But that's the way it goes. I think we'll revisit Sutton Bank coming the other way in a week or so's time. I'll be interested to get some shots of the views over the top. Then we follow Fireman Sam all the way into Helmsley. As we're a bit early and Dave isn't expecting us till later because he's off somewhere getting his ferret vaccinated, we decide to stop in Helmsley and have a little look round, a cup of coffee and summits to eat. Again, another really pretty little town. North Yorkshire's full of these, it's wonderful. By the looks of the cars or the amount of cars in that car park, other people think the same. Look at that, a whole crowd of Yorkshire people sat on that monument and they're all eating chip butties. Lots of bikes here too, and we got into conversation with quite a few people. It's very nice the way people here just come up and start talking to you. Sorry, little chihuahua, I didn't mean to step on your foot. Helmsley, worth coming to. Absolutely. There's some old ruins here too, apart from myself, and lots of places to get something nice to eat. And this absolutely fabulous CBX 1000 6-cylinder cafe racer special. Really well done, beautiful bike. And then we're on our way towards Pickering and meeting with Dave. This should be good. The bike suspension with me and Brenda on it and our luggage is getting a bit of a workout. Now approaching our host for the next few days, Dave and his cottage and dog. That was Max the dog. Now we're waiting for a proper Yorkshire welcome.
Well. A bit of a mammoth trip you're on, isn't it?
Yeah, you impressed?
Well, I don't know.
We've been all the way to Scarsdale. Come here.
Are you on the run? Have you had to leave Spain very quickly or something like that?
A wonderful evening catching up, and then the next day we're off to Flamborough Head. all 13 miles of it between Bridlington and Filey. It's absolutely stunning. Thank you, Dave, for bringing us here. Then we move up the coast to Filey for a proper fish and chip lunch. A walk along the promenade with Max, the dog, in the lead, and then the very obvious and essential 99 cone ice creams. A perfect day, topped off with a visit to a pub in Pickering and a local Indian restaurant. Next day, our mate Jai turns up on this amazing KTM 1250 adventure. And here we are, the three amigos together. We go back a long way, us three. We take a trip into town to the North Yorkshire Moors Railway. There's something very charming about old railway stations and old trains. It's just a nice feeling. For me, it's a sort of deja vu of halcyon days, meaning a period of peace and happiness from your past. And here is a couple of old train spotters. Then the three amigos move on to the church in Pickering, which is interesting because during renovation works, these medieval pieces of art were unveiled on the walls around the church. Fascinating. And interestingly, what looks like a medieval peasant on the left of this picture. And topping the end of the day for the three amigos before returning to the cottage to have dinner with Brenda is a visit to the pub. I hope you've enjoyed sharing this time with us, and maybe you'll come back and watch another video.